Show Fred.
I'm curious now.
You got a lot of likes on your Voldemort.
I did.
You did.
This is Fred.
I was looking at the frog. I was like,
No, the man that's naked chained to the doghouse, that's Fred.
he's like, that's what Fred was like. My God. He's so little.
And she's like, he's so little.
You know, I wanted it to be kind of
Not so noticeable.
dark and twisted, but like you have to look at it to see. Do you want to see Fred?
Yeah. Why not? Oh, he's a little sad, but it's okay.
I balanced it with
There's
the
a happy
twinkles.
frog to balance it out.
And then the sparkles too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just doing like the thinking man pose.
I know.
What the fuck did I do to get here?
That's funny.
What's that genre called again, Ruben?
Which one?
It's not surrealism. Is it surrealism?
Which one?
Where it's like stuff that's supposed to look like something, but you make it look
Correct.
like something.
Surrealism. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, surrealism are favorite. I think once you start learning more realism, you'll like trash polka, because it's realism with splashes of red or hints of red
Yeah.
in pieces.
I was also really thinking about getting a trash polka tattoo. Yeah.
She's like, I want to draw some fucked up shit.
Fred's so evil beginning.
But yeah, you had fun with that surrealism.
Oh yeah, I had so much fun. My drawings got done so fast because I was so excited. Because you gave me a topic, but that topic I could twist and make whatever
Yeah,
the fuck
I think you would also like the endless paper, because you can draw something and then like zoom in and then create a whole other fucking thing in there, and then
Oh,
zoom
yeah.
in again and then create
That
more in
drawing
there.
will never get done, so I'll keep going.
I know.
You've seen some of my artwork where it's like, you don't see it
Till you zoom in, yeah.
the little potted plants inside the mushroom windows that you can barely even see the window.
All right, here we go, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna be starting out with my 3-round liner. I'm gonna outline this bad boy in a 40% tone, and then we will darken him up as we go.
Jasmine said she might get Voldemort tattooed on her.
Oh yeah?
I've seen her comment that.
That's cool.
I told her you will. Guess I might be drawing portraits faster than I expected.
You might even like trying to do traditional portraits or neo-traditional portraits. It's all outlined with just the shading, you know what I mean? So you outline everything and then you shade it, you know what I mean? So that did not look like a 3-round liner. Looks like a 9-round liner. There's my 3.
God, we didn't start with that.
Here we go. I'm going to be using a 3-round liner. So I'm going to be starting on this side of the chest since I'm standing up. Let me sit my head. Say that again?
We're out of clear tape, right?
At a clear tape?
Yeah.
Yes, we're at a clear tape. I'm using dynamic. Just breathe, brother. Endorphins will kick in here in a minute.
Gotcha. You know, it really feels like if you get like a ballpoint pen and you're just like drawing on yourself like really hard. That's kind of what it feels like.
Gotcha. No, back in the day, the reason the ink would turn green is because they were using Indian ink.
Oh,
So like now, everything is formulated for the skin.
yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to render my Santa drawing.
Your what drawing?
My Santa drawing from last year.
Oh yeah.
And just, make it look a little.
Yes, sir. I'm always busy. Cheyenne Howard. I'm booking for August and September currently. I'm currently using a 3-round liner, a number 12 3-round liner with 40% tone. And I'm using the dynamic black and gray wash set. So I don't want like such a hard black outline, but I still want this to have structure because it only has nice cast shadows in the back. See that? Hey, what's up, young gun? I'm doing good, bro. Thank you, Tommy. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Just make sure, like, there's a lot of skin here within this area, you know what I mean? So, oh, you good, bro. Just relax. You good. And make sure you stretch that skin as much as possible, guys. You see the 3-point connection that I have, or 3-point stretch? Yes. Flores, I am using the Bishop shader, bro. I'm just, Edgar, I'm just using A&D ointment. So like I said, there's a lot of skin here, guys, so make sure y'all set yourselves up for success. Then I don't use green soap until I have enough information. So I'm dabbing the whole time. So why are you getting this tattoo for, bro?
I just like the thought of a spider. I just really like spiders.
That's what's up, dude. Circles are like the hardest thing besides a straight line to do, guys. So don't be too hard on yourself if it doesn't like come out perfectly circle, because with all the other shading and everything that's happening within the deal, we can fix those little mistakes and everything like that. So so it's a black spider. So all this is going to be black anyway. So make sure you pay attention to that though, because if you ain't got nowhere to fix and put that black, you gotta be perfect. You gotta be perfect. Hey Triggs, I buy them from needlejig.com. You can find the link in my bio. If you use code MrBlackOxel10, you can get 10% off. Do you see any mistakes? I'm not talking to you, bro. I'm talking to the people on the camera.
I mean,
He's trying to look at his gesture.
Mm-hmm.
So awesome.
Thank you, Lost Tattoos. Thank you, Lost Tattoos. I appreciate it, man. This is my passion. Not just tattooing in general, but art in itself. I love to draw. It is, and this one's a little long. They're just mad because they can't draw what the fuck. People with a life don't have time to be worried about shit that other people are doing. These are just trolls who have nothing better to do with their day besides to talk shit to people, to try to make themselves feel happy about themselves. What's up? How you doing?
So I lost the ball. Can I just find the ball for it?
Can you grab the ball?
I lost the ball. I
Oh
can't find
no.
it.
Okay. Hey Angela, you want to help her out? See if there's a ball in the display case right there, please.
Just like a loose one, or?
Yeah, just like a loose ball.
So I did it yesterday and she told me I lost it.
Uh-oh.
So you can check it over there. And I can't find it.
A question. You know what's important about your opinion? It don't matter what your opinion is. Piercing, guys, piercing. Monday? Around 6 o'clock. She'll be here about 6 o'clock.
I can go back, but it's not hurting anything, right?
Okay, yeah, no, as long as it stays in there, you're good. Yeah, just, yeah. Ooh, okay, and her, yeah, her toolbox is locked. Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. See you later. All right, now the fun can start.
Not to put stuff in there. I don't want to just take it off something random.
No, I got you. I got you.
I did see she has some like plastic, like jewelry. I might buy a plastic one for my lip,
Yeah, right.
so my mom's metal cups get triggered.
What does the 2 stand for, bro?
It's for Phaeton from the Phantom Troupe.
No, it's some anime. I haven't watched it yet. He says it's pretty good. So all those who are concerned about like a hard outline, we did this in 40%. Now we're using our 80s to come give structure. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, please stick around and watch so you can learn something. Instead of just coming on here and thinking you know what the fuck I'm doing. Thank you. Yes, sir, I know, right? Like, those haters are required. All there's engagement just pushes out the video even more. So I like to fight with them a little bit so they can keep commenting. It just brings more engagement. But at the same time, they really snuff out comments from other people who actually want to ask legitimate questions. So they can go fuck themselves. Eric, you should do them again, brother. Oh, I know, man. They're just over there talking shit. They don't even know what they're talking about. They think they're ink master, educated artists and shit. what did somebody else say the other day? They were Ink Master Scholars or some shit. I thought that was funny as fuck. Just because you watch the show all the time, don't know what the fuck you talking about. Oh man, my bad, Eric. Sorry to hear that, bro. Fred, I once drew a straight line. That was a very hard feat, Fred. I'm proud of you. Drawing straight lines are very difficult. Thank you, Travis. Tips on drawing and becoming better. Well, like as anything, man, like focus on pencil techniques, hatching, cross-hatching, stippling, you know what I mean? Draw some still lifes, stuff like that, man. Use the grid. Learn it and just practice, practice, practice. And when I'm tattooing, man, it's all pencil techniques, bro. It's all pencil techniques. I'm located in Tulia, Texas, bro, between Amarillo and Lubbock. Oh yeah, lost tattoos? That's what's up, bro. On orange peel and leather? That's what's up, bro. Nowadays, like we have like practice skin and shit like that. So I make my apprentices practice on practice skin just so they can get familiar with their equipment, learn how to handle it, stuff like that. Then I start having them tattoo themselves to teach them depth. And then what they're putting the client through. So it teaches you a lot to tattoo yourself. Because we all hold the machine differently. If our hands are bigger than, you know, than the girls' hands, so the girls have to hold their machines a little differently than we do. It's like riding a skateboard. I can show you how I ride, but when you get on, everything's essentially your own. Did I go to Ink Con? Unfortunately, no, I did not. Oh yeah, pigskin was good, man. But like here, like in my local area, like I don't think our butcher's gonna sell me any. But like I said, we got practice skin, so. And then all the apprentices tat up each other and shit, so they got plenty of canvas to be learning from. I'm located in Tulia, Texas, between Amarillo and Lubbock. Yes, if fake skin is hard to tattoo. However, it's not to make a good image on there, guys. It's to practice so that you can get familiar with the equipment, how you're supposed to turn or pull everything, stuff like that. And it's just to simulate. That way, when you're actually working on real skin, you're just not like, oh, fuck, what am I doing? Just some red right here in this belly. How old do you have to be become an apprentice? You have to be at least 18. Because now you're still a minor, and I can't be working with minors and stuff, you know what I mean? Or have you like trying to poke yourself and tattoo your shit without parental consent, you know what I mean? So you gotta be 18. Now, like if you were like the child of a tattoo artist, then the parent can have you like tattooing soon, you know, a lot earlier than that. But you know how parents really aren't like gonna bring their kids in to get tattooed because we can't tattoo them, so, and they're gonna have to tattoo themselves, so. Do my apprentices pay me? Do you have your apprentices? Yes, I do. They do pay me. And then I was all self-taught. I didn't have no apprenticeship. Like my town is a small town of like 4,500 people. I'm about an hour away from every shop. So I was working at the prison at the time, so I couldn't go tattoo and work at my job. So I opened up my own studio here in my small town. I saw it as a legitimate spot where I could learn and get better. And 11 years later, here I am. You're 16 now, bro. People still aren't gonna let you tattoo, man. But at the same time, like Texas, you have to be 18 in Texas. New Mexico, you can be 13 with parental consent. So it just really depends on your state, bro. So just look into your state's state laws. I am located in Toyah, Texas, between Amarillo and Lubbock. Hey, well, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas. So I use a pendulum motion the entire time, hatching, and I cross hatch or I stipple to create texture. So these are the 80% tones within the spider. And I'll come back with an overlay, it's my 60s. Yes, it does. Yes, Wally. Bishop Shader, brother. All tattoos hurt. Some more than others. Some less for others. But they all sting. It's a 9-round liner, Faded. Thank you, Kimberly. 9-round liner, guys. What's up, Alma? Hey, Red, tell Rigo he can either pay me through PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, however he wants to. Facebook Messenger.
Did you get mine this morning?
Yes, I did.
PayPal, Cash App, Venmo?
Yeah, whatever he wants to do. That's right, Casper. Which wand is that? This is the shader, Dylan. Yeah, well, everyone to their own, right? This is a very small tattoo regardless, so every tattoo requires sacrifice. But what's the difference between traditional and neo-traditional tattoos, bro? You're outlining the whole goddamn thing from start to finish. Then you come back at the bottom where your client's already sore and you start to pack. So your point is what? You're doing a throat tat. Any advice for that? How I am doing it. So are you the one getting the tattoo or are you the one doing the tattoo? The throat tattoo. Well, just because my needle's extended this far doesn't mean that's how far I'm going in, guys. So, like, you can feel the vibration in these two fingers. So, like, once you feel the vibrations, you know you're in. Ain't ointment. Back in the day, it used to be by sound. You knew how you tuned your machine right by the hum it gave. But everything's about the vibrations, man. Because like you can feel when you're in the skin. dynamic. So I'm going to be using 60% for these cast shadows here. I switched over to my 9 round mag. I use a Bishop shader. Oh, that's what's up, man. This is a very good machine. Yes, because you see there's a lot of skin here as to where, like the collarbone, very little dermis. You know what I mean? So you have to take those in consideration when you're tattooing. Oh, that's what's up, Donald. I'm using a 60% tone right now. I'll just wait. These shadows are going to get even better. What's up, Rico? So in between that machine and Axis Valhalla, have you ever used it? Yes, I actually own an Axis Valhalla. Hey, what's up, Cynthia? I'm good. How you been? Oh, that's good. How can we help you? With Angela? Nice. Whatchamacallit, the Axis Valhalla is a very good machine. However, with batteries, it drains that battery super fast. You know what I mean? So. What machine do I recommend for doing a tattoo? Anything that you can afford, guys. When you're first starting out, get a machine that is within your budget. Learn how to use your tools. Just because a mechanic has snap-ons doesn't make him a good mechanic. So learn your tools. As you start to make money and you start to build clientele, then of course update your equipment. So fresh, so clean. Oh man, that's good, bro. Wally, that's great, man. The Ambition machines are good right now. Yeah, right, Nate? On worldwidetattoo.com, I was using those stealths for like 5 years. And when I started going to conventions, all my homies were like, "You're using that shit, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, but look what I'm doing, man." They're like, "Well, now imagine the best tool in your hand." So that's when I started spending money and getting better equipment. Right, Riggs? They're pretty good. Thank you, Eric. Any passion projects, man? I'm a big nerd, so anything DC, pop culture. I'm actually, I want to do an Undertaker portrait right now from the WWE with some black and gray, then with some hints of purple in it. I think it'll be dope. I am putting a 60% tone. Thank you, Gillette Jayla. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Alright, so now I'm using 60% tones still, and now I'm going to go right over my 80% tones, layering stuff. that's what's up. The Avenger 2, I think Corey has that one. It's a pretty good machine. As a new tattoo artist, which has always been my passion, any advice? Focus on your artwork. Tattooing is just like painting, airbrushing, etc. So once you learn the application, it's going to come easy to you. So focus on the artwork, because that's going to translate into there, and you'll be able to create aesthetically pleasing tattoos. If not, you're going to be a flash artist, and don't get me wrong, flash artists do make money. However, you're going to be subject to the industry. You're going to get slow times. As to if where you can create custom work and you do a very good job, you will never have a slow time. And just remember, guys, that tattooing is a dime a dozen. So if you're not busy, it's probably because your work sucks. Sorry to put it so harsh that way, but that's reality. And I don't mean to make anybody mad, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? So focus on the artwork and not on the money. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Just so fresh, so clean. So I always put in my details with my rounds, and then I go back in with my mags as an overlay, and I layer everything, guys. Thank you, Gilbert. Do I use any flats? I don't use any flats. I just use the mags, which, I mean, we're technically are flats, but I don't. There's a mag and then there's a flat. A flat is single needles like this. A mag is like this. I will, Tracy. I will. And it's just like Bob Ross says, guys, some feather and some air. I'm a big Bob Ross fan. I quote him a lot. And that's why the live stream on my channel is called The Joy of Tattooing. Bob Ross was the man. Thank you. That's right, gotta have a great portfolio. So, starts with a good tattoo, a great photo, and it continues to bring in the clients, guys. Oh, I'm not, brother. I'm not. Like a fat kid love cake. Say anything to make you smile. Now, rise down and out. You still have fun, girl. Any favorites that I recently done? I like those two. I like the King Kong sleeve that I did recently. You can check that out on my bio. Those crows came out that I did the other day were pretty dope. What light would make the shadows go 3 different directions. All right, man. So like, if you have a light coming from the bottom, all the light shadows are coming this way. So you have to have three lights. So you're gonna have your main focus light, your chem light, or your key light, and then you'll probably have like a rim light. My longest session, man, I've done like 12, 13 hours. That was very hard to do. Very hard to do. On me and on the client. I've done 2-day sessions before, shit like that, so it's very difficult. Well, Cammy, thank God you're not the one getting it then, right? So as you can see, I'm using it like a calligraphy pen. I'm tilting to the side, and then I whip out turning as I come up. SGJ, I sure will, bro. Using a number 10 9-round mag. So when you're learning to shade, man, just practice those pencil techniques. Hatching, cross-hatching, stippling. That's going to help you create texture. And get you a drop set or a black and gray wash set. It's definitely going to help you out. Just remember, everything's pressure sensitive. Yeah, you can see them right here. See that? Actually, I prefer black and gray. Color just takes a lot longer, but they're 2 different beasts. You know what I mean? I like doing both. The black and gray is just a lot faster, and I can get done today. Just remember, it's all layers, guys. Layers upon layers upon layers. So what are advanced techniques besides learning how to draw realism? So these are advanced techniques. Don't tattoo your fingers. Do not tattoo your fingers. They will look like shit. They will fall out. Especially if you're a woman. You're spending all that money to go get your nails done, make your hands look pretty, and then you're going to fuck them up by having a jacked up tattoo on your hand that's going to look like shit. Am I lying though?
My heart looks just fine.
Hey, I gave you the warning before you did.
But I could
Hey, thank you, Eric. Yeah, there's just no skin here, guys. You know what I mean? So there's nothing for it to stay. In today's society, we're washing our hands way too much. It's going to get rubbed out and fall out. And even if you're an artist, and if you tell your people, hey, it's going to fall out, la la la, it doesn't matter. Why? Because once that tattoo fades, they're just going to go to the person, look what so-and-so did. He did this tattoo. They're not going to tell you, oh, he warned me it was going to fall out, yada yada. It's just going to make you look bad, so don't do it. I got you, Nate. But it's still not going to stay, bro, even if professional puts that shit in there. Multiple times you're going to have to do that tattoo. Like, multiple times. So the greatest thing in this tattoo industry is not the money, it's your reputation. Because if you have a solid and good reputation, you will always be busy, guys. Don't try to scam people out of money, because once the word gets around that you're a shit artist, then you go belly up. Focus on that artwork, guys. Focus on that artwork. Hey Anita, how you doing? Hey Mads. It's like, I'm the type of artist, I just don't want your money. I generally want to give you a good piece of art, and I want to make you beautiful as fuck. You're a walking billboard for me. Every day somebody's going to ask you about your tattoos, and you're going to say my name. So either it's going to come out like shit because like I didn't do a good job for you, or you're going to always send people my way. So okay, I will make sure I go get some PPE today. Tulia, Texas, between Amarillo and Lubbock. Man, ribs hurt, bro. Ribs hurt. It's probably the most painful spot because there's just no skin there, guys, or it's really thin skin hitting those bones and shit. That shit hurts. Takes a special breed to get those rib tattoos. Y'all are some badasses. Forearms are not that bad, man. Like, we use those every day. They're a high traffic area, so it's going to be pretty good. Yeah, like, it changes the texture of the skin, so a lot of artists don't like to use it. And then, like, if you don't get the right one, you're only going to numb up in the beginning, first 30, 40 minutes of the tattoo, and then you're going to wake up, and then there's going to be no endorphins to come save you, so it's going to be, like, it's going to be really painful. So it's better to go through the process, let your endorphins kick in, and then towards the end of the tattoo, we can start putting a numbing cream on you to help you finish. No, if somebody passes out during the tattoo, we will not finish. The session is over. Because the main reason they pass out is because their body's in a state of shock, their sugar dropped, so now that is dangerous. That's why they passed out. Oh yeah. That's no, that fucking shit hurts right there. How long do I need to, like, as you, like, anything that's put, like, see the cash shadow? See my cash shadow? Dark at the end, and then you just lighten it up as it comes up to the top, man. So yeah, the back is very sensitive too, guys. Nothing touches it besides that nice comfy bed, you know what I mean? So any part of the body that has low traffic is going to hurt a lot. All right, now let's switch back to my 9-round liner. We can put in the black shadows through the 9-round liner. let's put the darks in these legs here. How do you feel?
So did you give me both?
Yes.
You did?
That's the real for real.
You remember you struggling? Yeah.
I thought you said that you panicked and got 2 9.
I did. I was going to get, I needed 3, 5, and 9 for you, and then you wanted 3 for 5. So the phone stuff is 3, 2, 5, and then 1, 9. But you said no 3, 5, 7, so that 2, 5, 2, 2. I think that's like 200. They got like 50.
What's up, bro?
What's up, dude? How was your vacation?
You good?
Yeah? Nice.
Dude, Boulder's fucking beautiful.
I bet it is, bro. Man, just the whole state, New Mexico, is just so beautiful compared to over here.
Oh,
man.
no. Colorado.
Colorado?
But Boulder specifically.
Ooh.
Like Denver, I was in about.
You like mountains with the like snow on top, shit like that?
Yeah. Like it's right by the mountains. So like
Cool.
the whole, I don't know, I think it's like the north end of it.
Yeah.
It's surrounded by mountains on one side.
That's nice. I bet you it's beautiful up there, man. That's what Tony was telling us. That guy did the King Kong sleeve on because he lives in Colorado too. He said it's fucking beautiful up there.
Yeah. But yeah, the first shop was like, yeah, fuck it, let's set something up.
Nice, dog. How many shops did they have a strip? Or like they kind of like
just, like that first one, like that first shop is really dope. It's like it's underground.
ooh.
Yeah, and it's like right in Boulders. Like they do like outside malls.
Okay, gotcha.
So like it's just like in between there, and then there's like people performing and whatnot.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like right by the college.
Nice. A lot of traffic then, huh? That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, everybody was like, damn, how long did you say you did tattooing for?
Hell yeah. And just get ready for the hate. Ready for the hate.
That's all you got for the day?
You know, I got another one. Anthony's supposed to be coming in at 5, but he has a Berman.
Probably not.
Angela's tattooed him. I don't think you've tattooed him yet. I think Angela's tattooed. Anthony Berman. You put on you tattooed his knees with like 13s or something. Some numbers on him.
Darker guy?
Yeah, but he hasn't messaged me back.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the guy that did the
Yeah, I think you've tattooed him, right?
spiderweb on him.
Yeah, there you go.
Cousin that's not really my cousin. He said, oh, your dad's dating my cousin. No.
I got 2 necks to that.
Ugh.
It did not work for you because I'm waiting.
Thank you, guys.
It really looks the same and way longer than we were going to.
Oh, I got you.
So
Worth it? You
We'll
look
see.
tired.
we'll see.
And Liz?
She's not feeling well from the virus, I think. We'll go try to pick her up later.
I got you.
Work to get out of the house. To work to get out of the house.
So what you doing on those necks?
I'm doing an owl on the center of one of them, and I'm doing a chrysanthemum on one side of the other.
That's chrysanthemums are like highly detailed.
Yeah.
A lot of folds. I'd be like, you sure you want it somewhere else?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'd be trying to get her to change it up. Yeah, put different location.
Or change it to like
Some more simple flower.
yeah, what's it called? Look, I've done a lot of them already. Like the other Japanese flower that they do a lot.
The lotus.
Not, yeah, a lotus.
A lotus would be much better.
No, not a lotus.
The one with the
Yeah, they go like
yeah.
the same kind of concept
Yeah.
as a chrysanthemum, but
Yeah,
a lot
that's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do.
But what's easy?
But where'd y'all go up there? What did y'all do? I saw the aquarium. The aquariums are always cool.
We went to the aquarium. We went to like sort of like a main event type place.
Okay.
We really just ate a lot. We went to go watch Kiki's delivery service.
Okay.
The first day we just went to go to the shop.
Yeah. Then I'll be going on vacation in 2 weeks.
I want to go on vacation so bad, but I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I know.
because my own house already accommodated to the house, and then we stay in that day. But 7 more boxes in their car.
Big slice of steak like that is on my steak. And then Boulder just seemed a little bit more congested than Amarillo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. Because like it's a college town, so like it was built around the colleges. So the streets are a lot narrower. But it's like growing and whatnot.
So it's like El Paso, like tight as fuck. Bro, I was like, these buildings are so close together. Like it was insane how close together everything was.
Whenever we were driving down there, it was like mid-afternoon, so I think that's about as bad as
As it's gonna get, yeah. I got you, bro. So whatchamacallit? You and Liz going black and gold?
we're gonna have to come with the money for the guest spot first. He said it wasn't until September.
Yeah, he needs it all the money by September 1st.
All the money by September?
Yes, sir. All the for the booth anyway, and then of course the $100 license fee. You can pay that when you get there. But yeah, we need all the booth money for. Like they already paid me for their booth. That way, because I'm gonna pay for my booth. That way I can tell them, hey, I'm gonna pay for 2, but save me 1. You know what I mean? So, but let me know what y'all gonna do.
No, actually, we're planning on it. We just gotta come with the money for the spot first.
I got you, bro. And then there'll be $600. So 150 between both of y'all. You know what I mean? So 300 from total from both of y'all. We can get that booth secured. But just let me know. Because like I said, they both pay me today, so I'm gonna go ahead and pay mine and get theirs, and then that way I can tell them to save me 1. Austin, I should if my guy shows up. What's my shop called? My shop is Mr. Placasso's Tattoo Shop, and I'm Mr. Placasso. So as you can see, if you haven't been noticing, I've been creating all my detail with a 9 round. That's like my go-to for when I'm creating details. And then now I'll pull out my 9 round mag and I'll do some overlays. Yes, I am the owner of the shop.
I just got an email saying my police report is approved and it's under investigation.
Nice. I had Red file a police report on that fool. Yeah. That way if we end up throwing him out and he falls on the floor and fucks his head up, I got fucking paperwork stating that we've already told him to get the fuck out of here. It's not to come over here. So, but yeah, but like that, like I said, if something happens that way, he can't sue me. I already have paperwork stating we already have a report filed with the police department and shit. So it's just covering our T's and dotting our I's. Yeah. So. But now we know what he looks like, so. Second Sin is pretty good, man. Like, I have my apprentices using it, Wally, just to gain control of their machine. I like to use real skin. It's a lot better, and it even feels moist, bro. So it absorbs the stencil a lot better, and I think it's just a high quality skin. But they are $5 a pop. You know what I mean? So. Can I tattoo on top of port? I don't even know how to pronounce that word. That's why I draw for a living. But if it's anything like eczema, then you have to not have a breakout when you come. Because if you have a breakout, your skin's already damaged, and I'm going to be damaging it even further. Awesome. Well, you're not going to be working in the venue, so you don't have to pay for the venue. You just have to for the Airbnb. Yep. So you'll be running the booth with Elsa. Yep. Then it'll give you practice on talking to clients and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so is the new friend bringing the art?
No, she did not. No. But she was a nerd. She showed up with a Ninja Turtle t-shirt and shit, and she seemed pretty cool. She answered all my questions. You know what I mean? So, I gave her a different contract than her. I'm making them pay now $100 soon, as soon as they get here. You know what I mean? They'll be paying $100 a month. Then it's just really like, I'm not gonna let them tattoo until 6 months. But if they're doing fucking really good, then there's no reason for me not to hold them back. You know what I mean? So, but it's all based on their performance. But Liz got a raise. Yeah, she's here for a year, bro. So now she's gonna become a junior artist, just like stated within her contract. You know what I mean? So she's getting she's going up to tier 3. She's now the junior artist, but also her rent goes up too. You know what I mean? So, and then what else was I gonna tell her? I think that was it. So but she gets a raise. She's junior artist now, and then her apprenticeship ends at the end of the year. At the end of the year.
Yeah, they're definitely hurting for decent artists down there.
Oh, I bet, brother.
There's a few of those places offer us like actual
Jobs real quick, huh? But that should make you feel good though, bro, because now you know you can go wherever the fuck you want to go, and fucking like you can go show up, work, and be one of the best artists there. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, because I already feel like I'm pretty much on par with that owner at the shop that we're gonna be guest starting at.
Oh yeah? What was the name of the shop? The one you sent me?
Yeah.
Was the one you sent me? Yeah, they were all right. Your portrait's definitely a fucking lot better than his. You know what I mean? So yeah. The eyes of the old man, yeah, you kill it with that shit right there, bro. So you show somebody that shit, they're like, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, whenever we get the data set, I'm gonna start making posts on Instagram because it seems like that's what they do mostly down there.
Gotcha. And then make sure you do a paid ad and promote in that area. Then I plan on doing the expo in Denver next year. We were going to do it this year, but then I made the move, so I spent like $4,000 in the move. So like that's why I didn't go, you know what I mean? But next year I plan on going up there for Denver, the Denver convention. And I'm going to go ahead and get the Airbnb too, and then I'll just let everybody knows what their cut is. Yeah. That way I can get it on lock, and then I'm like last minute we're like, oh shit, there's no places, and we end up fucking spending a fuckload of money. So I'm gonna go ahead and start looking and get it booked up.
I like was on it. Yeah.
Turn it down, man. So what was the type of work that you saw majority up there?
We do a lot of traditional.
A lot of traditional.
Yeah, a lot of traditional.
Hmm.
Like, it looks like most of their shops, though, are walk-in shops, so I guess that makes sense.
I mean, it is a college town, so.
Well, actually, Boulder seemed more out there. Like, there was more people willing to get, like, nerdy shit, like, the dude that I was showing you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Denver's, like, heavily traditional.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there was, like, a dude there that had been working for, like, 20 years, and he was, like, really surprised by my work. Look at this dude, they're, like, 8 months. What? And,
So just imagine, you're still at your worst. Imagine you when you're at your best, bro.
and
Like,
we probably got one of Liz's friends on the third shift.
well, that's cool, man.
Because she went with us when we went to, like, closer to downtown Denver.
Yeah.
She drove us because I wasn't ready.
I hate driving too, so I mean,
But, like, it wasn't, like, I didn't actually drive, but it didn't seem,
too far.
it didn't seem too much worse than, like, Arlington, Dallas area. Like, by the time I got back and I was driving through Amarillo, like I drive through town here.
I got you, bro.
So, I think I could use it. But I still, like, over it.
So do they do booth rents? They do percentages?
It was a mix of both.
Mix of both. So like when like if it was me, I would try to do booth rent, and I would take care of my own operating costs. That way, I don't have to give them a big chunk of the money. Sometimes, so I mean, like if they're doing percentages, then they help provide like PPE and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like, how much are you going to be giving them equivalent to what your needs are? You know what I mean? So.
Like, would you say 500 is a good amount for a guest spot for a week?
For a week? Well, I mean, technically other shops try to do 20%. So like when I went and guest spotted at Orlando's, I ended up paying them $1,000 because I fucking made fuckloads of money up there. You know what I mean? So and it was that was only at 20%. I pretty much paid the whole goddamn shop rent, bro, because nobody else is there tattooed for the week. You know what I mean? So, just use your best decision on that.
Okay, like it seemed like they were really busy there.
So, like, I mean, you try it. It's because it's an investment. You know what I mean? So, and if you don't get no return, then you know, hey, that's too much. Like, I can't do that no more. This is the rent that I can offer you to do for the guest spot. You know what I mean? So, because it is like an investment, you know.
Yeah, because they're gonna, we're not gonna have to bring any of our own stuff for our arm bars.
So now that they're yeah, so if they're providing you with PPE and everything, but like I said, man, how much is PPE? You know what I mean? La la la. So like, and then are you going to be supplying your needles? La la la. You know, so is that $500 worth your material that you take or your operating cost? You know what I mean? So like I said, you just have to weigh that. I mean, but like from what it sounds of it, they're running traditional shops, and those traditional shops are out to make profit. You know what I mean? As to where like I run a modern shop and I have small businesses.
It actually seems more like a modern shop.
Like a modern shop?
Like his shop that we're gonna be going to, where like everyone does their own.
Gotcha.
Style.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, like I mean, since for 7 days.
Yeah, it's for 7 days.
Yeah, I don't know if they're open all 7 days. I'm pretty sure they are.
I got you. I got you.
But I mean, I don't see us not making $100 a day.
Yeah. No, I got you there.
Break even.
Yeah. I mean, like right now, breaking even is the best you can hope for. Making a profit is going to be great. You know what I mean? But don't go to lose money. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. It's just like see it as an expo. You know what I mean? But without all the bullshit and hassle. You know what I mean? So.
Well, if like an expo, I mean, that's a $500 booth too, right?
So yeah, but are you going to pay that $500 each, or is it together? So at a booth,
It's gonna be 2 booths though.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, like I said, man, it's all based on like to see it as an investment. If you don't make no money, then you know it's not worth doing it. You know what I mean? So the only way you're gonna know is to try. So. Do I do an hourly rate? No, I do by set prices and by sessions. If you scab from your tattoo, cracks, is that bad? It's not necessarily that it's bad. So you have to remember, this is a cut. So like as with any cut, if it's in a part of the body where there's a lot of motion, a lot of stretching is going to happen. So what happens when you stretch your scabs? You're going to get cuts in those scabs. You know what I mean? So that's why we tell you not to work out and to prevent those range of motions, because this is happening all day. So now I'm using a 40% and now I'm fading these cast shadows a little more. Just smoothing them out. Then like take into account your if you're staying with friends, it's good because you don't have to pay room and board, but also take into consideration gas and time. You know what I mean? So that should play in a factor on the total amount you make at the end of the week. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So if Angela and either her mom or dad don't want to go with us, if they go to vacation too, we'll probably just stay with one of
The family members? Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah. So that helps out, you know what I mean? But contribute those two factors, gas and your time. You know what I mean? So, because time is money.
It really didn't take a lot to get down there and back.
No, hey, baby.
It takes like 120 in gas to get there and 120 in gas to get back.
That's not bad. That's not too bad. And then, of course, like you have to take into account, like they are in Boulder, expenses are a lot higher. You know what I mean? La la la. So.
We were there too. We were looking at apartments.
How much longer do you think?
I'm almost done. How much?
He's almost done.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's Colorado, so you're gonna have more. You know what I mean? So it is Colorado.
We're doing this guest spot, see how much it makes.
I don't know.
Seems like a worthwhile investment. That's what we're thinking.
I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, you gotta have those test runs. You know what I mean? See if it's worth it before you like commit to something.
Hey, bro, do you have sex or no?
I have a little, yeah. Got some. Yeah. I mean, like they're the ones paying for it, not you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got some. Yeah. I tattooed the donut people yesterday again, or the wife. Yeah, yeah. She made me put some milk cream on her and shit, bro. Bro, and that Mr. Chang, he can draw really good, bro. I was having Dominique with the pen and the machine in the back yesterday, and he took over and was like fucking drawing with the pen and the machine and shit. And like, yeah, he was all up into that shit, bro. Like, he was all up into it. Yeah, pretty much, man. That's what he's like. He wants to learn to tattoo from you. But the hard thing is our communication barrier. Like, he speaks nothing but Korean. Like, so I was using Google Translate and like, you know what I mean? So. And then he's an older cat. I think he's like maybe 42. He probably is a little older than Jones. You know what I mean? A little older than Jones. Yeah, I talked to Jones too. Whatchamacallit. Told him he had to start paying $100 because his progress is slow as fuck. Like, he's just not coming in enough. You know what I mean? Hopefully that'll give him a incentive to start coming more this way. So. And then whatchamacallit, Corey, you are now whatchamacallit, control of your own destiny. You're a control of your own destiny. You're no longer you're an artist now. You know what I mean? So August 1st, that's when your rent goes up to $300. And then whatchamacallit, you have to start providing your own PPE now for your operating costs. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, that's the only changes that I have. Yep. Yep. Of course, I'll still provide Meticide, green soap, paper towels, but everything else is that now is your responsibility. So, yep. So, like I said, I mean, because I don't expect you to be here forever, but so we have to acclimate you to you know what I mean? Like, you're no longer an apprentice and stuff like that. So you need to you're gonna have to handle all your stuff now. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, yep. And then I will no longer be charging or determining your rate. So now you can determine your own rate. So that's on you now. Yep. I had one guy on the live Colorado is crazy expensive. It's $2,300 for a 4-bedroom.
I mean, it's not too. That's not too far off from
Amarillo, yeah, Amarillo. It's just ridiculous.
Because everyone we talked to down there, all our friends, they were surprised at how much I was making here.
How much?
About how much I was making here.
Oh yeah.
They're fuck, that's a lot easier here.
Yeah. I got you, bro. I got you. We got different strokes for different folks. We're all into different things. Just because he didn't want to get a fairy or some shit doesn't mean it's a bad tattoo. He can have whatever he wants. And we're gonna make that shit look dope. The what? She's dehydrated, bro.
No, because I told her she was a tier 3 artist now.
Yeah, she's junior artist. She's all happy as fuck. I just never told her she was I just never like physically said she was a junior artist, but she's been a junior artist this whole time she's been tier 3. So my bad, Red. My bad, Red. Correct, correct. It's all a formality, just terms and titles. You know what I mean? So. All right, the number 2 is from like a anime that he watches, so it's kind of resembling those characters. So that's why he's getting the 2. So you're the second member of the group, huh? The second member of the group? Is that what I'm reading? Yeah. Thank you guys, because I don't know what the hell he was talking about. I haven't watched it yet. HunterxHunter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's anime. I'm an older cat, so I don't really watch anime. I grew up in the 90s. I'm a 90s kid. So Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, DC. All right, we're in the final stage here now, bro. And then I had another guy hit me up for the booth, for the artist booth. And he's got really good artwork, but he's an inmate. And he was in there for 20 years. And he's been even in one of his posts, he's like, I'm institutionalized. So his mindset is what I'm concerned about. You know what I mean? But he got some really good artwork. He's got some really good artwork. This is $400. Yeah. See, now you can see that I'm using my 20% tones now to continue to fade and smoothing everything out. There we go.
How are you? I'm good.
72-year-old kid. I feel you, man. Like, I'll show you my station in a minute. I got Power Rangers and toys all over my station and shit. I still got arcades in the shop. Super Mario, Mortal Kombat, X-Men. I got a whole bunch of Power Ranger helmets, and they're signed. I got the Right Ranger helmet signed by Jason David Frank. Okay. We are now ready for some red. You finish this one thing that I see here. I should, Carly, around 5 o'clock. My guy hasn't messaged me back, so he's not giving me much hope at the moment. The what? I didn't hear it. A horse? She rides me. I'm her horse. So give me a piggyback ride. Yep, Lydia does the same thing. Yes, I do. I hit them up the day before. So if somebody doesn't respond to me like in 12 hours, like I don't have much faith that they're showing up. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, we give them the reminders. We make them pay deposits. So if they don't show up, man, that's on them. And now my deposits cover my day costs here at the shop. So, I mean, I don't make no money personally, but all my bills for the shop are covered. White highlight time, bro. We're done. This won't take long. Another 5 minutes. Man, the spider looks fucking good, bro. That's normal, bro.
Yeah.
Fine. Hitting the nerve. Causes the body to twitch sometimes.
Yeah, that's one of them.
turn it on, and then like if you hit that little button in the center, if it doesn't turn on, unplug it from the power supply or the whatchamacallit, from the clip cord. For some reason it like cross wires or whatever. Plug it into the foot pedal one. Retake it out and then plug it back into the clip cord and it starts working for some reason. I have no idea. I have no idea why it does that, but yeah. That's why I stopped using it.
We probably broke it. Build it.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Are you done?
I'm done. Thank you, man.
Why does it look like?
It's all about the shading, the cast shadows and everything. I'll teach you that as you start to get older. It's my daughter. She's 7. She'll be 8 this year. I have her working with a machine and a pen. Those pen cartridges. By the time she's 18, I'm going to have a little Servant on my hands over here. Little badass. All right, brother, you can get up, man. Take a look at it. Let me lower this chair for you.
Like fine.
Awesome, dude.
You're like, finally I can stand.
What do you think, bro? Yeah, you like it? Awesome. No, you did very good, bro. You did very good. I know it hurts, but it's how you do in the moment that matters. All right, we'll let Dominique break down. Let me grab my phone here, take off this. And see I don't know if y'all can see my station here. I'll show it to y'all a little better in a little bit, but I got a whole bunch of toys and everything. We're gonna have my apprentice break down really quick. I'm gonna use the restroom before we take some photos. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna show him show what the tattoo looks like in a dark room with a polarized filter. So don't go nowhere.
Dominique just got the machine ready. Yeah. He just got his phone.
Like it? Oh, yeah. It's nice. Very nice.
Anything that red hurts my nose.
Really? You're all red.
I got some good skin.
He just got the machine working.
Oh, no. Well, at least it's working now. Alright, you told me to break down?
Yeah, he done. He's already done. Drink a little bit more.
Still water.
That looks like snow or little hills.
I think your dad said it's like what they use in Pampers.
It looks like snow or hill.
on the leg if I'm teaching it.
Yeah, but no, it's just nerves, bro. Yeah, it's just
I'm
nerves.
so confused on the leg.
Yeah, but it looks really good. Let me see if I need to wipe it down again. See how it has a little plasma and stuff right there? So we're going to wipe him down before we go take some photos. Let me put y'all back right here. So that's how I look at my comments and everything. You'll see my phone. That's how I look at the comments and everything. So I have another one going. Alright, let's wipe him down. Oh, my bad, Dominique.
Trying to take you out, sorry.
Thank you, man.
What's your technique with owls?
I just, whatchamacallit, I either use my liners to create those hair-like feathers, or I turn my mag to the side and just go back and forth to create all the hair-like texture. And just right there around their eyes and shit, all on that white, make sure you just leave nice, a lot of skin break, and then go in there very lightly, like 20%, put some slight texture in there, or from that shades that are going in there. But, yeah. But it's going to be real small. It's going to be on the neck, you know what I mean? So try to get rid of all the extra bullshit that you don't need around it. Focus on that main head, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, like I took 25, bottom 25% off before I made my stencil.
gotcha. Yeah, I think that should work. All right, guys. Let me grab my lens. We'll go show you the tattoo in a dark room. Excuse me, bro. So this is the lens that I use. It's from Sandmark. There you go, Sandmark. So sandmark.com. Hey, thanks, Nate. This is about $70 for this lens, and it goes on your phone. Okay, and then any light, you can get them from Amazon. So you got two different ones here. The main thing is the filter that you put over the light. So you want to polarize your light. Okay, so you got to polarize your light. So a polarized filter and the lens in conjunction take away the unnecessary glare, and that's all it does is take away the unnecessary glare. So follow me, bro. It's the rest of my shop. Stand right there for me, dude. Awesome. So this is what we see during the tattoo when we're tattooing is those ugly glares, right? Polarized filter takes away the unnecessary glare, and voila. And that's all the filter does, guys. It came out dope. You see all the little textures and everything by layering shit. Thanks, Nate. Yes, it does. Yeah, because you're not getting that ugly glare. See the ugly glare? Yeah, so like that's what we're seeing when we're filming. Photography, guys, got to learn photography. It's very important. A good tattoo, a great photo, and you keep getting clients. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching me tattoo today. If my guy comes in, I'll be going live around like 6 o'clock, so I hope y'all tune in then. But I appreciate it, and we'll see y'all later. Thank you.
You have two tattoos?